Now we are live in the right place.
Okay, welcome everyone. We are the Food Scientists getting ready to record episode 134.
And things are going swimmingly.
Make sure you subscribe and also ring the dinner bell so you know when we go live, because if you didn't do that, wow, the things you missed.
You find out a little of you.
We'll send out teasers.
I think we accidentally went live. There was a YouTube update that threw some things off. So as soon as we logged into our Zoom meeting this week, we went live and didn't realize it for a good 8 minutes. And usually it's just boring chit chat. But this week
there was excitement.
There was
excitement.
And like afterwards, Danny's like, "Oh, Brian, hey, are you deleting that right now?" I'm like, "No, I'm getting screenshots."
That's true. Brian almost died laughing. I wish that wasn't true, but Brian almost died laughing.
Hello again to Corey, Pops to Sabrina. Thanks for joining us again. And
thanks for following us over.
Good to get to know everybody in a more intimate way.
Well, you got to know Danny better.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You got to see.
You know what? We could bring that back. I mean, I could do that again.
Are you going to bring sexy back?
I mean, we do have the honey drip popcorn, and I do have a second camera. So if you want to see me with that view, you can see me with that view. But we're not ready for that, really.
We're really
aim
not
with that
ready
camera.
for anything like that. No,
no, not at all. Anyways.
But hey, we have some great snacks this week. Well, we hope.
We hope.
Yeah.
We will find out.
I'm going to get dressed too.
This is the epitome of snacks. We have popcorn, we have chips, we have candy. So like, bring it.
We have tacos, but not in tacos.
Mm-hmm. So we should get started, guys. So you know what you need to do, which you never do.
What's that?
Pause.
Oh, pause.
I think I pause every week, so you must be talking to Danny.
I'm just waiting for us to go live.
Mm-hmm.
For the third time?
Something like that. It's getting cold in here.
This is the Food Scientist Podcast. I am your host, Amy Zajac. I am here with Brian Pierce.
Hello, everyone.
And Danny Sussman.
Hey, world. Nice to see all of you.
And you really should be watching this live on YouTube. We won't go into the reasons why, but there was a whole heck of a lot of fun before this got started.
Well, there's a whole heck of a lot of fun to come. So even if you're just listening to the podcast, it's still going to be great.
It is. But
just different.
They will get to know Danny really well if they had been watching on YouTube.
I mean, I feel like this, just by listening to this, you get to know me pretty well. It's a view into my mind.
Now, that said, we will have our food news and experiences segments. Then we're going to go into the taco chips we talked about last week. We're going to continue on with these potato chips. And then we have some new crispy M&Ms. And we'll end with some new popcorn of different varieties.
Your popcorn requests or listener requests, right? Yeah. The buttered popcorn M&M and the Captain
Crunch popcorn.
Smart corn.
Yeah.
Plus a little wrap snack return. I'm excited about Cardi B.
Just let us know what you want us to try, and we'll do what we can as long as it's in the area or at least somewhat easy for us to get.
Or if you ship it to us, we'll take that.
Do that then.
I still have some cookies and cream Oreos that if you're really nice, you can send us stuff and we can send you like cookies and cream Oreos, maybe even some Food Scientist stickers.
I forgot you mentioned you were going to send them Oreos. I'm like, well, why is he? I have Oreos too. I don't know what the big deal is.
Do you have the cookies and cream flavored Oreos though?
I do not. I have regular Oreos we tasted many weeks ago as a comparison.
I have Oreos with Oreos in them.
Okay, so that said, we do have some good food news. At least we think some of this is good.
Mm-hmm. Very good food news and some weird food news.
Yeah, and some questionable food news. So you want to start with the good stuff, Brian?
Yeah, I got stuff here.
Well, maybe good.
Yeah, we hope. This week it was announced that there is a new Girl Scout cookie coming out this year. It is going to be French toast.
But as a cookie.
And a cookie. But it's called Toast Yay.
Toast, yay!
Yay! And so, yeah, it'll taste like French toast. It's going to be shaped like a little slice of bread with white cream on it, I guess.
I think it's actually, if I read it right, it's
icing.
It's the usual shortbread cookie, but with cream in it.
And then with icing.
And a new shape. Yeah.
Yeah, and this year they are going to be selling them online, which makes sense.
Well, yeah, because
you don't want those little carriers coming to your house. That's
oh gosh, I mean, I didn't want them coming to my house anyway. My question is this: is how long will it take for Walgreens and Aldi and others to get a knockoff of these?
Exactly.
Right. Because I can get a lot of the same cookies for a lot less.
Yep. I'm already seeing, last time I went to Walmart, I guess a week ago now, looking for stuff for the show, they have their Girl Scout cookie knockoffs, and it's like, ooh, so much cheaper.
And you're not in that whole Girl Scout. If you're a new listener, you don't know this. I got scammed by a Girl Scout probably 10 years ago, and I've not let it go. But you can avoid the whole, oh, I have to run a block to get change scam. Funding their trips.
We're not revisiting that. We're going to move on to news of the, do we really need this? Cinnamon Toast Crunch seasoning. So you can sprinkle on ground up Cinnamon Toast Crunch. And at first I thought, is this not just cinnamon sugar?
It is. I found, I don't know if you found this in your research, Amy, because I went deep into this because I was like.
I found there's more flavorings in it.
Yes, there's one more. There's graham.
Well, no, there's vanilla, caramel, and graham.
Ooh. But really, it's cinnamon sugar.
Right.
Cinnamon is going to overpower everything else that's in there.
And I like cinnamon, even though we know it hurts me. I'm allergic for the new listeners and watchers. So I was like, well, I could buy cinnamon sugar or cinnamon or eat cinnamon crunch.
I mean, you could buy cinnamon sugar or you could just add cinnamon and sugar separately. I know that takes two containers.
No.
If you don't want to go to the effort.
It says the mixture has vanilla, caramel, and graham flavors, to be exact.
I wonder what carries the flavor. If it's just sawdust.
You're right. And they're like, you could put it on basically anything. Popcorn.
I mean, gravity makes that.
Potato.
Gravity means you can put it on the floor. You can put it on your hand.
Wait.
I don't know that I would put it on anything.
I could put this water on anything, but it's not a great idea.
Yeah. Wait. What? Okay, that makes me think. They say you can put it on a potato, a baked potato.
A baked sweet potato.
Oh, a sweet potato. Okay. Well, I was thinking has anyone ever taken just a regular baked potato and put caramel on it? Would that work?
Sugar.
I don't know.
If you dunk them in a Frosty, that's putting sweetness on it. So
yeah, right. Like French fries and milkshakes.
That's true.
That's the magic.
Brian, I think you need to experiment.
I think I need to put a milkshake on a baked potato.
Yes.
Yeah, that's like cheese, but better.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
I would eat that quick. It's actually, or is it like butter? It was a milkshake closer to butter or cheese.
Well, I'm gonna say it's like cream. Like if you turn a baked potato into mashed potatoes, a lot of people add butter and cream. So you're putting the dairy in the potato. And
so it's butter but with sugar. Yeah, it's fine. Whatever it is, it's fine.
Yeah.
It's fine.
We liked the honey butter potato chips from United Noodle that I forget what country they came from.
Yeah, I think they were from Korea, South Korea maybe.
Mm-hmm.
So it could work.
I think I have a new poutine recipe. Just French fries and milkshake.
And gravy.
No, it's a milkshake gravy.
Yeah.
Just the chocolate shake is the gravy and the cheese.
And then your poutine brings all the boys to the yard.
Yes, it does. But we'll get to wrap snacks later.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
I have exciting news for Brian and sort of for Amy. Yeah. Brian, there is Amy Face in our future.
Yep.
Kit Kat, still working on getting some interesting flavors going here in the United States. There's the Kit Kat duos, right? If you remember, there's the ones that are half chocolate, half mint. They have new ones coming out that are half mocha, half chocolate, which if I think about it, mocha is just chocolate and coffee. So it's technically like 1/4 coffee, 3/4 chocolate, because one side will be chocolate. The other side will be chocolate and coffee.
These will probably smell awful. They'll smell like coffee.
I think they'll smell great. I think that for coffee, you don't need a lot because the flavor will quickly overpower, especially if you're Amy.
Yeah.
It will definitely overpower if you're me.
So it claims that it's a mocha flavored cream and the milk chocolate. So that'll be something.
Yeah, I was hoping they didn't find that news. Well, except for the fact that I told them.
You did a really bad job of making sure we don't find it by sharing it with us.
Maybe
Things we do for this podcast.
Maybe they'll come out the same week the Java Oreos come out.
I've been looking for those.
That would be wonderful.
There's new. I did see new Halloween Oreos that are just the orange cream and the cookies kind of pumpkin shaped.
I would eat those.
Wait, you know what? I have an update to news we shared. Speaking of Oreos, I think it was maybe 2 weeks ago, maybe last week. Who knows? Time these days. But the chocolate hazelnut Oreos are coming back. And we thought it was just a return, but not quite. Last time they had the vanilla cookie, the golden cookie. This time they're going to be the chocolate cookie.
Interesting.
I don't know if that will be better, because I think that the vanilla would give it more of a contrast in flavor, but we'll see.
Yeah.
You know what's interesting about that, Brian? I just noticed in the store, the chocolate hazelnut M&Ms said new formula on them.
Ooh.
So they've already, because those have not been out for long. But they've already changed them up.
Interesting. When they come back, maybe we'll have to, when the Oreos come back, maybe we should revisit those too.
We'll revisit all of them.
Mm-hmm.
Very exciting.
Well, I have no experiences. Do you guys?
Oh, do I? Oh, do I?
Yeah, Danny, I'm looking forward to hearing about some of yours here. But I think first, we maybe need to add a new segment that's just the Dairy Queen corner.
This week in Blizzards.
This week in making it royal. Because I made two royal blizzards.
My favorite thing I saw on the internet this week was you saying you were falling in love with Dairy Queen all over again.
Well, aren't you?
I mean, I never fell out of love with Dairy Queen, Brian.
Well, you know what? It's like the honeymoon was over. We were still in love. It was going well, but now it's like honeymoon phase again.
Now, like you went to that special store and got some stuff.
Yeah, like, usually it's maybe once a month. I'm excited to go there because there's a new Blizzard of the month.
This is sounding like marriage.
Yeah.
It's filling your heart just like you fill the center of the blizzard.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So what did you have this week?
Okay, well, first I went to social media to ask people for ideas. I wanted a s'mores blizzard, and I wanted to make it royal, give myself the royal treatment.
Yep.
And I asked people for ideas, and I went with the one that I initially thought would work, and Amy suggested this to me as well. I went with marshmallow, filling it with marshmallow.
Mm-hmm.
Now, the s'more blizzard is probably lacking most in marshmallow.
Yep.
Out of everything.
Yep.
Yeah.
And when I talked to my Dairy Queen dude,
your hookup,
I threw that suggestion at him, and he was like, "Ooh, I like that a lot. That sounds really good."
Mm-hmm.
And then he asked me an interesting question. He said, "There is marshmallow swirled into that. Do you still want that marshmallow swirled in?" I don't know if I realized that. I thought the only marshmallow was in the little candies, the chocolate candy.
Yeah, well, the marshmallow doesn't taste like much when it's swirled into the ice cream. It's lost.
Yep. So I said, keep it. Why not?
Right. I didn't say a modified s'more blizzard. I said a s'more blizzard plus.
Yeah. So the first bite, I was just like, wow, this is marshmallow. Now, I don't love marshmallow, but I could tell, like, this is what this blizzard was missing. Like, this tasted more like a s'more now. When you bite into it, and it's the gooey marshmallow. Yeah. It was good. Now, here's the thing. The Dairy Queen manager, my dude, said it's going to be too goopy to turn over. Is that okay? No.
Heck yeah.
I said, yes, I'll let that slide. I'm not going to worry about, that.
Right.
So just know that it is goopier, but it's almost like paste, but it's so good. It's like bringing you back to elementary school.
So before we get to your second blizzard, I want to talk about this.
I want to hear about yours.
Yeah, so I tried to do that same one, but I was in a very small town. And in that small town, they said to me, I'm sorry, we can't do custom royals. And Brian, when I told you this, you made the point that is absolutely dead on, and I'll let you make it because I can tell from your face.
Oh, yeah, you can tell by my finger if you're watching the video. It's not that they can't, they won't.
Yeah.
Right, they wouldn't, because they could, because we've seen a lot of Dairy Queens pull it off. But this one said no. And I actually said to her, because I was going to be irate, I was going to be mad, and I didn't get mad. This is what I said to her. Dead serious. I go, you are making me sad.
Oh, you did the parent thing.
I said that. She says, I know. We just can't. And then I got a s'more blizzard on its own, and it was lacking.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And it needed more marshmallow. And I felt bad because it's the worker, right? And I don't hate the player. I hate the game. But I just said, you're making me sad.
Now, did you successfully have one, though, too?
Oh, yes, I did. Yes, I did. And so this plays into yours.
Okay.
So I went to a different Dairy Queen, and I got the turtle pecan cluster, and I made it royal with caramel.
That sounds wonderful.
And not only is it wonderful, it was everything that if you think about like a proper, like if you got the candy turtle, right? It's the caramel with the pecan and the chocolate, and it's like got that certain mouth feel of all the caramel.
Yeah.
This was that, because what you would get is the caramel comes in hot, but the ice cream cools it. So you get that really thick, viscousy caramel with the ice cream and the pecan bits in it. It was like eating spoonfuls of actual turtles. Like not the swimming turtles, like
Sorry,
the caramel pecan turtles. So
okay.
It was amazing. It was like the turtle pecan is boring on its own, which is why I tried fixing it. Now I'll say this. They put a lot of caramel in mine. Like at the top of the blizzard looked like a pool of caramel. But it was so
That's a good thing.
I'm going to show the chat like just how much caramel, like it was a ton of caramel with the pecans. Absolutely winner.
I need to tell you about my second one, and I'm sorry if I tear up. It was so beautiful. I had joked when we were talking about blizzards on our social media. I had said I really want to get a Reese's and add peanut butter, but that would be so perfect.
That's how this started. That's how this whole journey started.
But I just thought it would throw me into a spiral of depression because nothing else could live up.
You know, that kind of explains it, because if you remember, when I first tried to do that, when I had the idea that I could royal anything, that's the one that I wanted. And the Dairy Queen said to me, we have the Reese's brownie with peanut butter. And they fed it to me with brownie in it. And it kind of makes me wonder if they did that so that I wouldn't have just the pure peanut butter goodness.
Maybe. But then we had on our Facebook page, we had a friend of the podcast, Bill, posted to our page. I just have to read this because it made me laugh so hard.
I like Bill, but Bill's in trouble.
I bet he is. But he said, went to a Dairy Queen tonight and had them make a Reese's Royal Blizzard with peanut butter. To which the cashier replied, ooh, that sounds amazing. But she didn't even know how to react when I took my first bite, threw my head back and yelled, Team Brian! Which the funniest thing is, I think he probably did that.
Oh, he absolutely did that.
Yeah, he did.
He did. He also gave you credit, Danny, for the idea of making your own blizzard.
I took credit
after you made him.
After I guilted him about Team Brian for my idea. Like that somehow became Team Brian.
Oh, no.
The peanut butter.
Yeah, the peanut butter.
No, but that was the first one I did.
No,
that's where this journey began. I know. Bill likes Brian more. It's okay. I'm not mad about it.
I can tell you're not mad about it.
Not at all. I'm totally fine about it. I'm not going to come after Brian, or and I'm not going to go after Bill.
Next week, we're going to have a bunch of spicy food to taste. That's all.
I'm fine.
Yeah.
I'm fine.
Okay.
Durian and spice.
But I just at that.
Also, my team has openings.
As always. But to that, I just thought I have to go out and do this one. But I had to put the Brian spin on it. So I didn't get a Reese's with peanut butter. I got a Reese's pie with peanut butter.
Ooh.
Yeah. Now, for those of you not in the know, when they have the s'mores blizzard, that has graham in it. So you can ask for an off-menu blizzard Reese's pie, which is Reese's with graham.
With graham base. They have two, because I've added graham a few times lately. There's graham base, which is the paste in blizzards, and then they do have graham crackers, the crumbs. So ask for one or both. So that this one has the base.
Yeah. So I got the Reese's pie with peanut butter. It was just the best thing ever. Like I said, I'm gonna cry right now. It was so good. It was so amazing. I just can't imagine anything better than that. Did
the manager also tear up?
No, but he his eyes did light up. When I said, "Can I make my own customized Royal Blizzard?" He's like, "Yeah." And then when I told him, he's like, "Ooh."
Right. That's the thing about making, and Bill now has confirmed it too. Mm-hmm. When you do this, the employees are psyched, unless it's one where Custom Royal is crossing the streams. And then you just tell them, "You're making me sad."
Mm-hmm. But yeah, it's fun to see the people that work there get excited about something, because like, how often when you're making the same things, like, do you get that chance?
That's true. Also, why are we the only ones doing this? Why is that not on the menu? Like I said, make it royal, $1 more.
But to be fair, making your own blizzard isn't really on the menu either. That's just the thing. They say add more stuff, but most people think more of the stuff you already ordered.
And we haven't even gone into making our own and making it royal. We've started with the stock blizzards and made them royal. Once we come in with a full customization, it's going to be good.
Look out. So yeah, keep on making your own royal blizzards and let us know what you did and how it turned out. Maybe there's some that won't turn out well, but so far I think the key to that is going to be the pineapple. Yeah, pineapple wouldn't go with everything. Cherry wouldn't go with everything. Like the piñata, that's going to be a tough one to do anything with.
Right.
Cotton candy. Although someone, I think it was on our Instagram, someone wanted to get the cotton candy with marshmallow, and they were super stoked about that.
I could see that working.
That could maybe work.
Or even caramel with cotton candy, because it's just sugar and sugar.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the cotton candy blizzard definitely needs something, and maybe the royal treatment can fix it.
I think that the royal treatment would just have to overwhelm it.
Mm-hmm.
Because the cotton candy's issue is the base. It's a little rough.
Yeah.
Amy, what royal blizzard did you have this week?
I did not. And look, I didn't pull one out of the freezer to say it's 3 weeks old either.
That's why you're the host.
And with that, we will move on
to my experience, right? Can I do my other experience?
Oh, you have another experience that's not.
Oh gosh, yes, and a preview of a future experience.
It's not a Dairy Queen Royal Blizzard.
No. Because here in Minnesota on Thursday, we entered a state of mourning. Because Thursday would have been the first day of the Minnesota State Fair. Now that I've had my moment of silence, I did get a ticket to the Minnesota State Fair food parade. And what they did is, now the Minnesota State Fair has a ton of food vendors, but they got about a dozen of them, and they set up a course through the fairgrounds that takes over an hour to navigate. It's actually really well run. Tickets sold out in minutes for the food parade, but you stay in your car and you weave through the fairgrounds and stop at different vendors, and you had a paper order sheet. You'd show them the order sheet, give them a credit card, right? And they would run the food out to you. And so I had a bunch of fair food in the car over a period of like an hour and a half. So I had my mini donuts. I had my Sweet Martha's cookies. I had my malt. I had just a giant egg roll on a stick. It was so good. I missed the fair. The stand that wasn't there, though, is the roasted sweet corn. So have you ever been to the Minnesota State Fair? Minnesota produces more sweet corn than any other state in the country. Fun fact. And they have a corn roast stand that sells tremendous quantities of corn. Like anytime the fair is open, people are 5 deep around this thing. So they grow a lot of corn. So the people that grow the corn for the state fair and roast the corn for the state fair, obviously they have a lot of corn that isn't going to be sold at the state fair, but they do have vegetable stands around Minnesota. And so they're selling the state fair corn, and I ordered some of it, except the minimum quantity is like 4 dozen ears of corn.
That's a lot of corn.
Yes. But I paid $32 I don't remember if it's 3 dozen or 4 dozen, but it's a lot of ears of state fair corn that I'm picking up on Tuesday. So if you have corn recipes or corn preservation tips or want to have corn experiences, I'm your guy.
So you're going to make cornbread, corn pudding, corn chowder, corn cake, corn salsa.
I've been doing a lot of esquites, right? I grow my corn. I've been doing that even before this influx of corn. But yeah, I'm going to be doing a lot of corn things. I mean, people say I'm corny.
I'm waiting for that.
Yeah. So look for that experience coming soon.
Okay.
Brian's face is just like, I can't believe you.
You know, I just want to confirm what I heard here to do some reflective listening exercises. So what I heard is you bought a ticket so that you could buy food.
Yes.
Okay. We can move on, Amy.
I bought a ticket for a car full of people, and then I thought, who do I want to share this experience with? And I decided nobody.
You decided on corn. You wanted to share it with corn.
Then I decided, you know what? That was great. I'm going to buy so much corn.
Okay, we're going to move on. Last week, we tasted some of the flavor icons from Lay's. And we talked about, there's another one, and we also talked about taco chips. So this is what we're doing. We've got a couple taco chips we're going to move on to.
We're going to go to El Chorrito in LA.
Whoops, and I just hit my thing. But yes, Danny is correct.
And I would love to hear if any of our California-based listeners, watchers have been to El Chorrito. I would love to hear your thoughts on that and, if applicable, how these stack up here.
The picture of the street tacos look good.
They smell delicious.
Do they?
Oh, yeah. That smells like a good taco.
Oh, these are good. These are really good.
These are way better than I was expecting.
Oh my God, they're so much better than the other ones we tasted.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, these are no weird pizza chips.
That tastes like Carnitas.
That's
I
weird.
get to keep the whole bag.
Wow. So I know last week Donette was asking us about these. So I hope you're seeing this. If you haven't tried them yet, hope you've been enjoying them because they are great. Let's see if Ripple's Korean barbecue street tacos can hold up to these. That's the bar's kind of high right now.
Yeah.
The bar is very high right now. I mean, the bar is also low, but
They don't smell bad.
Good chips.
These are smaller ridges and ruffles than the ridges on the other one.
This is Old Dutch versus Lay's. Yeah. Old Dutch goes low key on their ripples.
This tastes more sweet than anything.
No, it's with the Korean barbecue.
This tastes like Korean barbecue.
Mm-hmm.
But it doesn't taste like meat. It tastes like sauce.
Yeah, it tastes like it's definitely the Korean barbecue sauce and and the pickled onion on top of it.
Faintly. It's not awful, but like if you're going to compare the two, go with the Lay's.
I will say this: these taste like what they're supposed to taste like, but it's such a strong flavor that they lost their potato chip.
Yeah, I mean, I don't have the street taco aspect. I just have Korean barbecue.
Mm-hmm.
mean, it does kind of make me think I'm at a restaurant eating that, but.
No,
yeah, the potato chip is a weird carrier.
Taco.
Yeah. Is that the El Torritos, I still knew I was eating a potato chip. This is I'm eating a weird wafer of Korean barbecue flavoring.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah.
Interesting. Okay, so we have another potato chip too that we decided to throw into the mix this week.
We do?
Oh no, I'm sorry, we don't. I'm thinking of the popcorn. I'm
like we do.
Like we do?
I'll fake it. I'm good.
And he was just gonna be like,
We have two new kinds of M&Ms.
Yes.
And an old M&M.
We have a Cocoa Crisp, creepy Cocoa Crisp.
Yeah, so that's the Halloween candy is out. I have others too. Have you seen, Brian, the new Halloween Reese's Peanut Butter Cup?
I don't think I have.
I have them for us for a future episode. It's just a peanut butter cup, but the bottom half of the cup is green.
Okay, yeah, I want to pretend I'm eating someone's snot.
It's a
fine,
ghoul.
whatever.
Yeah.
All right.
Then we've been asked about the popcorn M&Ms.
Chocolate popcorn. Because if you look in that bag, that's popcorn with chocolate on it.
It is. And then
I meant to say original crispy, because all three of these are crispy M&Ms, but one is chocolate popcorn crispy. One of them is dark chocolate cocoa crispy. And then we have the original crispy. They also do make mint crispy, but mint is not Brian's preference. So we thought we'd compare it to the original.
Yeah, because Danny always gets Brian things he loves.
He does.
I try to. Like I mean, Brian loves attention, and I get him little packs of attention.
Which one are we going to start with?
I want to start with popcorn.
Okay, yeah, that's like the biggest one.
Yeah, it's not the newest, but it's definitely, I think the cocoa is newer, but it may have been around in the past.
I think that's been around in the past, yeah. So let's see, the chocolate popcorn, this could go either way.
So we have, I don't know if I can do this, yellow pieces, tan pieces, and brown pieces. I'm assuming that's popcorn, chocolate, and butter.
Yeah, it's the colors of chocolate covered popcorn.
This is not good. No. It's better than popcorn flavored Jelly Bellies, but not much.
Brian, I want you to know I bought some popcorn flavored Jelly Bellies, and it almost made us compare them.
It's vaguely popcornish.
It's more field corn, though. You know, it has more of that field corn flavor to it, and that just, I
don't hate this.
Yeah, I don't hate it.
If they're in front of me, I'm going to nibble on them.
Yeah, I'll finish it, but I don't think I would go out and buy these. When you eat regular M&Ms with popcorn, that can be amazing. But that's not giving me that feeling.
This has a little bit of an aftertaste.
A little bit.
Yeah.
So which one do you want to go to next?
Yeah, let's do the creepy cocoa.
And these are Halloween colored. By that I mean orange and red and dark brown. They're autumn colored.
And some of them are mutants.
Okay, I'm glad we're doing the original ones because these don't taste that different to me.
These, if you look inside, it's a very dark chocolate center. And it's chocolate crispy rice in the center.
It doesn't have a strong dark chocolate taste, though, or even like a strong cocoa taste.
It's very chocolatey.
Yeah. Chocolatey and crispy.
I mean, they call it Cocoa Crisp. So then do you want to try the originals?
Yeah, I'm really curious now. Is it me or are these a little bit smaller? The originals. Maybe not.
Some of them are, but.
The originals are very different.
They are.
Because the originals are not a chocolate rice inside. They're a white rice with a little bit of chocolate.
Okay.
So do you have a preference, Brian?
You know, I think I do. But before I believe we're probably going to be playing FMK.
That is true. Are you going to do your song? Your intro? Your intro to the game?
Oh, yeah. So it's time to frolic with Mary Kill one of these. That
wasn't a very enthusiastic intro.
I kind of already did it. So I think I'm ready to go with this one. This isn't that hard for me this week.
Okay.
I'm going to kill the chocolate popcorn because you put a filter on your profile pic. You said you were this thing, and I know what that thing is. But then when we got together, it's like, oh no, that's not you. That's a better, like the real thing is better than what the actuality is. So if I'm eating M&Ms and popcorn, pretty good combo. This, not so much. So I'm going to kill that. I'm going to marry the original. I think that is such an underrated M&M. Is it the best? No. I mean, peanut butter is, obviously.
Obviously.
Yeah. But the original are good. They're really good. And when you think crisp, you might think like little bits of crisp rice in an M&M, but no, it is like a big chunk of crispiness inside, as you know, those of you watching saw the middles. That's really good. The chocolate crisp ones, or the cocoa crisp ones rather, they're worth a frolic. Eating them, my memory told me that it was the same thing as the original, but comparing them, no, absolutely not. It's a lot more chocolate, and definitely worth a good, one night every now and again. Like it's going to be, the snack that keeps on snacking. So yeah, that's my choice for the FMK.
Are you ready, Amy?
Sure. I don't know if it's similar. One thing. Okay, fine. I'm just going to frolic with the original. I like it. It's a good standby. It's tasty. I'll keep eating them. But I don't know if I need them forever. I am going to marry the creepy Cocoa Crisp. I find them richer. And, who doesn't like a good sugar partner?
Okay, so you're marrying the rich one. Got it.
Yeah.
I don't disagree there. Yeah.
Which means I'm killing the popcorn, of course, because no, that aftertaste is not good. And you see me fidgeting around. I'm trying to keep Studio Cat from eating our snacks.
I agree with Amy. I am marrying creepy Cocoa Crisp. It's creepy. It comes on strong, but it's rich. It is good. It's like the crispy M&M turned up in a good way. And as a result of that, I'm killing the original crispy. Yeah, because you know what? It's the ugly twin.
Yeah, when you have what you think is a better one, you don't need the original.
You don't need the original, and you don't even want to mess around with the original and just get rid of it, right? Hey, this is the upgraded version, right? It's like I could have version 2.
Mm-hmm.
What am I going to do with version 1? Am I occasionally going to play, with the older one? No, I'm going to get rid of it. Kill it. Goodbye. I upgraded, right? That's the whole point of it, right? You don't buy a new iPhone and then still use the old one occasionally. You get rid of it. And this is the better version. Now
you don't have 5 old phones laying around your house?
I mean, I do, but I don't use them.
I mean, it's kind of like when YouTube updates, you don't use the old version anymore. And, sometimes there's that adjustment period where you accidentally are finding yourself on camera before you're live. Yeah.
Exactly. Just like that. And then you want to kill it.
Fine. It's fine.
Yeah, it's like that. And you know what? The popcorn, it's a little different. And sometimes you know what? That's the frolic, right? It's it's not really my cup of tea, but it's not a watered down version of something else. It's mixing it up. You try it, you're I see what you were going for here, and it's decidedly different, but I don't really love it. So yeah, that's why I'm going to frolic with the popcorn.
Danny, that was the most Minnesotan I think I've ever heard you get. I'm so proud. When you said it's different.
It's different.
That's a Minnesotan way to say something is really not that good.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm hooking up with the freak. Is that better?
That's more New Yorker. Yeah.
Yeah. On to popcorn.
So we had a listener ask us about, because he had seen the Crunchberry popcorn.
Smart Food Crunchberry popcorn.
You already had it, though, I think.
Yeah, we had it. We had it. We hadn't eaten it yet.
Right. And a return of Wrap Snacks, but this time
Cardi B and the honey drip.
Yes.
Because if there's one thing you want your popcorn to taste like, it's that honey drip.
I mean, it goes with her new song.
Yeah. You know. Exactly.
So where do we want to start, guys?
I mean, Crunchberry and honey drip kind of go together in a lot of ways.
They're sweet. Or supposedly.
Let's eat the berries.
Eat the berry. You like eating the berries?
Yeah.
Okay.
Actually, I don't. Crunchberry cereal is nasty. The Crunchberries are terrible, and why they make a whole box of just Crunchberries, don't get that. But
so this is Crunchberry and Smart Corn, and it kind of looks to me like there might be. I can't tell if they intentionally put Crunchberry dust on the popcorn, or if it's just from like living together for so long.
Popcorn.
It's an interesting combination. I'll give them that.
It really is eating Cap'n Crunch and popcorn.
Yeah.
I kind of want milk, and I kind of want not.
I will say this. It says right on the bag, limited edition, and they didn't have to put that on there because this wouldn't last. This would not stay in stores long anyway.
No, I mean, just a couple of bites, and my tongue is already coated with the Crunchberries. I have that aftertaste of the fake fruit flavor. Just everything I hate about the cereal is in this popcorn.
That's
like the opposite for me. I'm like, I just want the Crunchberries and not the popcorn.
Nope. That's all I got to say about that. I will say on the bag, it does say, it's kind of funny on the Smart Food bag. It even says on there, cereal may settle, shake before opening. Like, I don't think I want I shouldn't need instructions for my snacks.
I mean, that makes sense. Anytime you
it's up in the top right corner, Amy, right by where the cut is.
Oh.
Yes, and Corey in our chat is giving us such a great idea. Why not make the peanut butter Cap'n Crunch with popcorn? Or
yeah, that would be good. Better.
Yeah, with something chocolate would be good too. But yeah, I think they could have done better than this. But again, there are people that like Crunchberry. So if you're one of them, you'll probably like this popcorn.
No, I like the Crunchberry, not with the popcorn. I just want the Crunchberry.
I'm moving on to the honey drip, and then I have a question. So Cardi B's honey drip.
Mm-hmm.
Smells like popcorn.
Oh, now we're talking.
Looks
Although
like
this...
I'd rather not eat the honey drip, but I will for the show.
Tastes weird. Oh, it's the fake butter flavor.
Yeah, it's like, I'm not sure where this has been, and I don't know how I feel about where I'm at right now.
So...
I don't know if I like this.
I like it, but I don't, which makes me wonder. We have three very strange popcorn things, right? We have the Crunchberries, we have the honey drip, and we have the popcorn M&Ms. If you had to FMK those three.
Oh. Wow. Okay, bonus round. FMK
bonus round of the three popcorns.
Wow.
Because, I mean, at some level, I would understand kill, kill, kill.
Yeah, but we can't we can't do that.
I would also understand frolic, frolic, frolic.
I'm killing this. I hate this.
Okay, Amy's got opinions. So Amy's killing the honey drip.
Yes, I'm killing the honey drip. That does not taste good at all. It doesn't taste like honey. It doesn't taste like butter. It tastes like bad stuff. I think I liked the Cardi B potato chip better, whatever flavor that was. I'm still making Amy face. Oh, shoot, this could be difficult. I am going to frolic with the Crunchberry popcorn. I like the Crunchberry part, don't love the popcorn part, but it's okay. Can be a little fun. Which now means I'm resurrecting and marrying the popcorn crisp M&Ms because, well, they didn't taste awful. They were killed amongst compared to other M&Ms, but compared to popcorn stuff, they're the best of the bunch here of these three, for my opinion. And I said when I was eating them, if they were in front of me, I'd keep snacking on them. Mm-hmm. So they're not bad for a long-term choice.
I have to agree with marrying the zombie. It's all about the comparisons, about what you're dealing with. And out of these three, this is the one that I'm going to have to marry, because the other two are just, this isn't that great, but the other two, it's almost like it's a political election where you don't have any good candidates, but you have to pick one. So, I mean, if that would ever happen.
Yeah, no, it never has.
No. Yeah, so I would marry it out of default more than anything, and then I would look for an annulment, call my lawyer right away, and see. I'd have to frolic with the Crunchberries popcorn, even though it's going to leave that funny coating in my mouth, and it's not going to taste that good afterwards. It's going to be a drunken mistake in Vegas or something. I mean, probably both of them are. The marriage is probably a drunken mistake in Vegas. The frolic is. The killing is probably intentional. I'm going to kill the Cardi B. I definitely am not going to marry these. And frolicking, like, again, I don't know where that's been. So get your honey drips away from me. You're gone. I don't need that ever again.
I'm always an outlier. Always an outlier. I'm killing the Crunchberry because that stuff's just nasty. Like, there was nothing redeeming about it. I'm sorry.
I mean, the popcorn was okay.
No, it had Crunchberry powder on it. No, I would rather I would throw out all of it and just make a new batch of popcorn. It's going to die. I frolicked with the popcorn M&M before. I stand by that decision. I will still make that my frolic. Now, I'm going to tell a little story here. The greatest woman who ever lived on this earth was Lisa Lope's Left Eye. And you know why Left Eye was great? Because she burned down Andre Risen's house. And you know why she burned down Andre Risen's house? Because he bought some shoes that were the wrong shoes. And she lit them on fire and put them in the bathtub. But she didn't know that after the last time she lit some of his stuff on fire and put it in the bathtub, they replaced the bathtub with a new one because of the fire damage. But the new one was fiberglass and way more flammable. And it ended up burning the whole house down. Right? But Andre Rison took her back. Now that is somebody who is just awesome. And I feel like Cardi B is in like that same space. And she's just going to be there and tell you how it is. And that's how it's going to be. And that's kind of these honey drip, right? This is like popcorn. It is there. It is in your face. It might burn the place to the ground. It might offend people. But you know what? You're like, you know what, Cardi B? I appreciate your honesty. I'm going to keep you around.
I think some people might call that a form of being in an abusive relationship and you should run. But if you want to go that route, okay.
Some people say Andre Rison did not. Plus Left Eye, man. I was just watching a TLC documentary like last week. God, we miss Left Eye. Anyways, Cardi B. You know what? Follow Cardi B on social media. Cardi B is just going to lay it out and keep it real. And it's a lot for a lot. A lot of people think Cardi B's maybe a little too much. And this popcorn for some people is maybe a little bit too much, but I think it's hot. I'm going to marry that and lock it down.
You can have it. It's not good. I like Cardi B, though.
On that note.
I don't, but she knows what she's doing. She's smart in that aspect. She is too much, but she knows what she's doing. So I give her credit for that.
And the same with this popcorn. They know what they're doing here. This is the honey drip.
Yeah, calling it honey drip. Yeah, they know what they're doing.
They know what they're doing. Yeah. And I appreciate that. I'm in. Marry me, Cardi B.
Oh, I thought you were frolicking. I didn't know. Okay.
No, I frolicked with the M&Ms. They're fine.
Yes.
Mix things up a little bit. Watch, I'm Cardi B and the M&M together. I mean, like, this might cost me my house, but That's pretty good.
Yeah, we don't need to just keep watching you eat or listen to you eat. So I think that means we can end the podcast portion of this.
My wife and my lover.
Especially with comments like that. And say thank you for listening, everybody.
Make sure you go to Dairy Queen, get those Royal Blizzards, give yourself the royal treatment, make it royal. Let us know what you thought, what you did.
Yes, definitely.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Have a great week.
Okay, YouTube.
Or should we call it you boob? You boob?
So at least you all know that, like some YouTube channels out there, they act completely different when the camera's not on.
No.
But you know now that we are pretty much the same.
This is it. This is why.
People scientists.
This is why people
you know what? It's the
told us for years, you should get a podcast and do what you just do. Because this is what we do.
No, you got to read my shirt.
Whoa, Amy.
Can't stand idiots, yet I do this with you guys.
We are highly intelligent. We're like Cardi B. We know exactly what we're doing.
You know. But no, Sunday morning, some people enjoy a nice little nip in the morning. So thank you, Danny, for that.
Good times, everybody.
And again, if you haven't thumbs up, subscribed, hit that dinner bell, make sure you do that. Again, you missed out on something unique if you don't have that bell. Subscribe this week and it's gone now. So too bad.
Well, give yourself the royal treatment, everybody.
Yes. Start your own DQ corner.
Yep, now go and do whatever you want, folks. Have a good day.
Have a good day. Bye, everybody.